Wait, let's see if
Sorry, I
sorry.
may.
Well,
No worries.
thank you for having the time to meet with us.
Yeah,
Means a lot.
Me. Do you want, I know you're recording, do you want me to re-log on with my actual name or does it not matter?
I don't think it matters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Well, thank you for meeting with us. We are ready. After this, we're going to
Yeah.
Coachella. So,
Oh, hell yeah.
um, but yeah, if we start.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, could you like start by giving off like an introduction of yourself?
Yeah. Okay. So my artist name is Tori Nhieu, not Ella Pasqua, but I started making music. Like I started releasing music in August of last year. And since then I've released, I think, three songs. I'm going on my fourth next week, which I'm very excited about. But I'm a singer-songwriter. I play guitar. I write pretty much all of my own songs. I started being part of music when I was like in my middle school orchestra. Like that was my introduction to music. And since then, I went to school for music production and we took songwriting classes there, music business, all of like the regular college music courses. And since then, I've graduated and I started releasing music since then.
Cool. In here.
Yeah.
Okay. So, just have a couple of questions that you can respond to if you're comfortable. So, who or what inspired you to start writing music and pursuing it?
Oh, this easy question. So I see the background of your like are those like vinyls or are those just photos?
Final.
Vinyls. So I'm assuming that you guys are Taylor Swift fans.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so um I don't know if you've seen this video, but Taylor Swift, I think during the 1989 era, she released, or she didn't release, she performed at the Grammy Museum. And yeah, do you guys know what I'm talking
Yeah, I think that
Yeah.
you put that in your interview form.
Yeah.
about? And she did this like acoustic version of Out of the Woods, and it was just like on piano, and she just gave like a story time. Like she was like, I was in this relationship, blah, 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 all about Harry Styles without saying his name. And and um she then proceeded to sing it. And I feel like that was like one of the first times where I paid attention to like the lyrics of a song. And I was obsessed, like literally told all of my friends about this video, watched it day and night. And after that, I started songwriting. Um, and I just remember like the feeling that I felt when I watched that video. It just like that like obsessive feeling, which I'm sure that both of you as fans of music.
Yeah.
And there's just kind of this like weird connection that you feel with the song. And since then I feel like I've wanted to my whole pursuit of music is just trying to find that feeling within like the own music I create and knowing that like other people can feel the same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's perfect. I do know what video you're talking about. I do
Yeah.
love that performance of hers. But more about you as a songwriter. So, what is a song or the song, maybe unreleased, because I know you only put three out, that you've written that feels like it most represents you, not just as an artist, but as a person?
Wow. I would probably have to say the upcoming song that I'm releasing next week.
Hey.
I'm really excited about that. I feel like it's my favorite song I've ever written. It was like one of those songs where people like like you hear all the time and people are like it just came out of me. Like it was fast. It was really fast. I just like sat there and it came out. And it's just like one of my favorites in terms of just I guess it feels very authentic to me and like the story that it kind of tells. Just like a backstory, the song's about being like a little bit of a people pleaser. And when you're dating and you're like in relationships or whatever it is, like and you're kind of a people pleaser, it's hard because you give a lot and sometimes I think you lose a little bit of yourself within that. And it kind of talks about that, but it's like very upbeat. It's like a very happy song. And yeah, I'm very excited about this next song and songwriting wise, I love it a lot.
So are we. We're very excited.
Yeah, and going off of that, if you have like a set songwriting process, what would it usually look like?
Ooh, I think I like ruminate over concepts for a really long time. I have this ongoing notes app in my phone of just like lyrics that I'll think of midday. Sometimes I'll be like in the middle of the night, like waking up from dreams, like writing stuff. Or it'll be just like when I'm driving, or I'll read. I read a lot. I'm a big reader, and like quotes that have inspired me. And so I'll take that, and I play the guitar, so it's like I'm trying to find chords that inspire me, like chords that I really gravitate to. And I'm not like classically trained in guitar, so it's just like putting my fingers down where I like what chords that sound good to my ear. Um, and then starting from melody and lyrics there, kind of simultaneously. I feel like is my typical songwriting pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is like the most surprising thing that you've learned about yourself through songwriting and releasing music?
Wow, that is such a good question. You
Karma. You're these down.
you're both in high school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're both 16.
Okay, you guys are killing it. This is amazing.
Thanks, Queen.
Say that question one more time.
What is one of the most surprising things that you've learned yourself through songwriting and releasing music?
Ooh, okay. Wow, this is like such a reflective question. I feel like I feel like I've learned so much. I think with releasing music, it was very scary at the beginning.
Mhm.
Being perceived is a very scary thing. And I think like releasing music is also a very public thing. Like
Mhm.
everyone sees your work. And so I feel like learning how to trust my gut instincts has been really important. Because like when you're working on something, it's hard not to think about what other people are going to think about what you're doing. And so just trying to trust my gut, like I've had to sit there and like really question, do you like this? What is something that you want to change in this song? Like to not think about it in an outside perspective and to think about it introspectively and to figure out what I want as an artist and what are chords or like what are production aspects and what are lyrics that I personally gravitate to and not what other people do necessarily, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
Um, right within writing, I think it's the same. I think it's like oftentimes what the most instinctual thing to write is generally what I will like the most. Sometimes when you overthink things, it'll backfire. And I'm a massive overthinker in life. So,
Yeah.
um, yeah, yeah. So like taking that out and just letting what feels natural come out is the most helpful. And I think that has been the most important thing I've learned. Yeah.
Wow. That must be really gratifying. That's so cool.
Yeah.
If you're comfortable, because I
Mhm.
know not all artists are, do you have like a specific moment or just a meaning from your song Waterstone behind it?
Ooh, like just like an overall message.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Ooh, you guys are like killing it with questions.
Thanks.
Oh God, okay. I would have to say sometimes letting go of yourself can feel very freeing, but it's important to not cross a line of giving too much.
Wow. Oh,
Yeah, because
yeah,
it's like,
deep. Yeah, great. No, that's really great advice. And
I'm
yeah,
that's
like,
great. Like,
I'm scared you're gonna listen to the song and you're gonna be like, I don't get that at all.
I mean, if you boil it down, you're the only one that has to get it. I love as
yeah,
someone who
it's for
writes, it's
you.
for you. And other people happen to listen to it and appreciate it, and hopefully you'll get some traction after we post this
Yeah.
interview. But
No, thank you again for doing this. I'm so excited to be part of this.
of course, yeah. Um, Speaking of being a smaller artist, what's your like? Do you have like any big challenge that you face, like maybe daily or in the songwriting process or in the
Music
releasing
industry,
music
yeah.
industry? Just being a small artist?
Oh, for sure. I mean, I think no matter how big or small you are, everyone faces the challenge of social media. Like
Okay.
trying,
Yeah.
yeah. And I'm sure
Multitasking lunch right now.
no, you're totally good. Like, and I know you guys have social channels too, so just like trying to figure out ways to promote your song without being like so-called cringy or like trying to be
Yeah.
original and trying to like find your find who your music will most resonate to. I think has been like a really fun thing to try and figure out, like a fun challenge, but it has been a challenge nonetheless. Um, Sometimes also like I think obviously whenever you want to do something, like whenever you want to release music, you want it to do well, of course. And I think like as a small artist, it can be interesting to like put out music and have so much access to the numbers behind it and kind of trying to push past that and just like being like, I released a song because I liked it, like, and knowing that
Hmm.
it'll find its way, like the songs will find its way to the people
Yeah.
that,
You like being authentic
Yeah,
to
being
yourself.
authentic. I really get the part you said about like trying to be like not cringy or more authentic. Like
Yeah.
it's a struggle, I feel like,
Because it's hard
especially
staying authentic when you're like trying to like have others' validation.
yeah. That's really, really relatable.
And then like on the opposite side of that, like what's your favorite part about being like an artist?
oh my God, it's so fun. I think it's just fun. I think like that's like to put it plain and simply, I love performing. I love singing live. This is obviously a passion thing. Like if it wasn't something I wasn't passionate about, it'd be difficult to do, but being able to put music out because it feels real to me and being able to perform these songs that I wrote because I feel connected to them and seeing um people resonate with it has been really rewarding. Like I think just overall all of it, like I love performing live and I love releasing the music I resonate with. I just find that very rewarding and it's just fun. I don't know if that's a good answer.
Oh, that's a great
That
answer.
is, yeah.
Yeah. It's the best part about like music, I think, just having fun being yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. And this is like a fun question, but if you could collaborate with any artist, who would it be?
Oh my God, there's so many. There's so many.
I do. Yeah, there's so many.
Like your whole back wall.
There's more that you can't see. There's like so much more.
Oh my gosh. Wait, I see a piano. Your room is whose room is this?
This is
Mine.
hers.
Your room is so cute.
I know,
Thank
right?
you.
Mine's not. This is like,
No,
yours.
this room is like the ones where you see on like Pinterest and like TikTok. I feel like people find inspiration within your
I
room.
worked hard on it.
This is what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
cute. I would say I would love to write with Adrienne Lenker.
Ooh.
She's
Ooh.
one of my favorite songwriters. Um, and there's really so many, but I would, if I have to stick to her, I would say her, and I would love to work with Jack Antonoff and
Dang.
like those. I love Lord. Have you guys heard the 15-second snippet? That
Yeah,
was
I
really.
Yes,
have.
we are gonna make a TikTok to that at Coachella.
Oh, yes.
And
Wait,
we have our fingers crossed because Charlie's playing tomorrow. So
Yeah.
what is the TikTok idea? Like, what are you guys gonna do at Coachella?
I don't
I
know.
was just
Just
like
lip
a
sync
sound to
it
use.
because it's like,
It's so fun. It's so
yeah, it's
summer.
funny.
It's fine. It's,
Not funny,
95
but
degrees here. So hot.
It is really hot.
yeah.
I'm just
And
saying.
then
Oh yeah, go ahead.
our last question for like today is if you had one piece of advice for your younger self, what would it be?
Oh, that's sweet. Um, to not probably like to not take things so seriously. I think everyone's their harshest critic, and I think that can stop you from releasing music
Hmm.
because you're just like, no, like this can always be better. Um, and I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, and so when I look at my songs, I'm like, no, like let's hold off. Like let's fix all of these things. And I think what's so beautiful about music is that music itself is imperfect. And so just putting it out because it connects with you at the time that you wrote it is more important than it being perfect and sometimes bland if it's too perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, that's it
that's
for the
it.
interview. But if you have any questions for us, like you can ask us anything.
I was gonna say like if you do because you're talking about playing live, like
Yeah.
if you do like support someone or you start doing like little shows, please let us know and we'd love to like go or send someone out. We'd love to see
Yeah.
you perform live. Because I
Thank
know we just met. Like I was talking to you at the Roxy and then
Yeah.
no, it's so cool that you're doing this. It's really, really nice.
thank you so much
Yeah.
for having me. It was so nice. I'm like really glad we were able to meet there. Did you end up talking to the Tiny Habits person?
We
Yeah.
did.
She hasn't really
She
responded
hasn't
though.
responded. We got her manager's email.
No, I DM'd her.
You DM'd her.
We
We
didn't get.
DM'd her. She told us to DM her. You responded, and then Michaela and Nicole responded.
Yeah.
And that's where we are with the
Oh,
outreach.
amazing. You guys are killing it. Like, it's hard to network and to do all this, so I
She's the
really
social
I'm
one.
the
I'm the
social one.
organized one.
I know we're gonna try and do it at Coachella and try not to drain our batteries, but it's fun. I think it's fun. I think it's great.
that's so cool. Wait, so performing live, I actually am doing a show next week.
Oh, I saw that.
Hey,
She put
yeah.
that in the form, I think.
Okay, yes, you put that in the form. Sorry, I just looked through it last night.
No, 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 you're totally good. I am doing a show next week. I'm not announced yet, but I'm doing a show on the 25th. But that one's like kind of a short set, and it's like the beginning of a comedy show. So that one's like a little different. But I'm doing Breaking Sound next week. And I mean, obviously I would love for you guys to be there, but no pressure if you can't make it.
You
It's
can
21 plus.
20 if it's 21 plus, we probably
Yeah,
yeah,
it probably is. I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
Yeah, it had that on the website because I went to it.
Oh, thank you for looking.
Well, we'll keep looking
Yeah,
at your
well,
socials and
mhm.
stuff, and we'll try to send people out because we're really excited to see where you go. We're really
Yeah,
excited.
Thank you. Are you guys doing coverages on live performances or is it just like for fun?
just for fun.
Yeah, for fun.
Amazing. Well,
Well,
that
thank you
sounds
so
good.
much. Yeah. Anything else? You
Yeah.
have questions?
I guess this is just more of a general question, not really related to the interview part, but what is your goal with this? Like, where do you guys want to see this
I
go?
think it just started as like a passion project, but like I never really expected it to go like that far.
Hmm.
But it's been really good, like, because I've like hired a whole team and
Mhm.
they're like gaining skills. That's kind of what I wanted to get out of it.
If my social media team would respond to me on the group chat,
Yeah,
I could say the same thing. But
the
um,
outreach team has been really good
they're
because they set up like collaborations and interviews and stuff.
That's amazing. And this will be phenomenal for your college application. Like,
oh yeah,
Yeah,
mine open in what day is it?
mine opens in like 2 weeks.
Mine opens in a couple of days. So
yeah, I remember you said you wanted to go into like musical theater, right?
yeah, I
Yeah.
want to go and try and get it. Well, I'm gonna apply for a musical theater BFA and maybe minor in music production or yeah, something like that because I want to get into the industry and do something musical related.
Very cool. What about you, Bethany? What are you going for?
More like marketing.
Oh, cool.
It
That's
doesn't have to be for music, but I'll just try to do like side jobs in the industry.
yeah, well, I mean, marketing can always go, like you can always go into music within that. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's very cool. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time because you're heading to Coachella, but thank you guys so much
No.
for
Thank
doing
you.
this. It
Yeah,
was
thank
fun.
you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Have a really good day.
And let me know if like you have any follow-up or anything like that, if I can help with anything.
Yeah, we'll DM. We'll DM.
Yeah, we'll DM if we need anything.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Yeah, I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Oh, funny. And meeting for all.